Good morning folks, welcome to this week's video. So here we are, we're on the Norfolk and Suffolk border here. We are right up at Lopham Fen, which is the source of the River Waveney. So over the next 3 to 4 days we're hoping to be pack rafting and hiking right out to the sea at Lowestoft.
You got your mama's sunshine, you got your daddy's rain. You're like a piece of heaven in a hurricane, and it's bubbling over like a sweet champagne. You got your mama's sunshine, you got your daddy's rain.
Now I don't know anything about the river this far up, so what we've done is we've entrusted the help of one of the yokels from this end of Bandit country just to give us a little bit of a guidance just as we make our way down to the sea at Lowestoft. Right, so the yokel we've chosen to show us this neck of the woods. We've got Simon, a bloke in the woods, who's joined us for today's pack rafting trip. So Simon's going to be following us or joining up, and he's going to be coming with us down towards the river. So we're going to see how far we can get over the course of today, and then Simon's going to be heading back home for family duties and things, and I'll be carrying on further down the river down towards Geldeston tomorrow, hopefully, if all goes well, and from there we'll see how it goes. Right, so here we go. So this is the Waveney, literally at its start here. So further up where we were, you could see it literally just bubbling out of the bog or quagmire, whatever you want to call it, further up there. So it's turned into a little tiny brook here, and we're just going to follow the Angles Way a little bit through Diss and then out to Skull, and we'll join this back up when it's a little bit more deeper where we can get the boats in. So, at a guess, what do you reckon, Simon? 5 miles?
5 miles to go, I reckon. About a mile-ish, I think.
Yeah, I'd say about a mile. Yeah. And then we're going to, hopefully we can get in before Skull. So that will just alleviate a little bit less walking. And this will be Simon's first time in a pack raft.
Absolutely.
So
don't break it.
we've got a repair kit for it, so that's not too bad. So yeah, I mean, what are you expecting?
Well, the fact you can just carry it. You know, I'm used to having to carry a
massive great canoe.
Big canoe here, you know, sort of like 25 kilos on my shoulders. So the fact that it just packs up into a little tiny bag, and the paddle breaks down into 4 pieces, so portable.
And they are exactly that. They're just so portable, and you'll see in a few previous videos that, you know, and I've always say they just massively open the doors to adventure, and they do. I mean, something that you're just so similar in paddling or walking, you know, you take a pack raft out and you visit a complete different area. Right, so we come out of the quagmire, we're on to one of these lovely little Norfolk roads, single lane, where we're having to sort of bypass the course of the river due to no access onto the land that the river is adjacent to. So we're just taking one of these small little lanes into Diss, and then we'll just walk through the town for a little bit along the Angles Way, and then hopefully shouldn't be too long when we'll be out on the river by Skull. Right, first part, civilization for the day. So we're just at the back end of Diss now on Fair Green, and I am looking forward to getting this bag off my back. And the reason being for that is it's something that I brought and something that I built myself, added bits onto, and there's no waistband, so when you're carrying 16, 17 kilos like what I've got today, it's all on the shoulders, and yeah, the shoulders are feeling it. I'll be shouting Simon for a massage later, I think. Right, last little step. So just behind us there, just that bridge is crossing over the Waveney. That is then running around the golf course just to the side of us there. So we've got a couple of snakes in the road, and then we'll be at Skull, and I can get this blooming bag off my back because it is killing me. Right then, so here we are, we're at Skull. So this is the Skull bypass, it's just above us here. We've just got the Waveney literally just down there in front of us, so it is literally just going to be a case of just getting the boats all set up. We're going to put in just down here and start making our way down the river. But first, need to take a good bit of water on board because I am absolutely parched after that. So I've got this life straw here. This is a universal, so it fits pretty much any water bottle, something like an Nalgene or a Camelback. So it literally can be a scoop in the river, lid on, and then drink. Right, we're off to see the wizard. What I like about this part of the Waveney, it is overgrown. There's a lot of weed in the water. There's no one paddling it apart from us. And it's really, really peaceful. So by the time we get outside of Skull, we are literally going to be in bandit country. Well, that bit felt like back end of the Louisiana swamp, that did, trying to get through there. Well, mind you, this don't look too much better neither, to be perfectly honest. You half expect a gator to jump out from somewhere in through here.
Soup along here.
Diddling ding 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 ding. That's interesting. And noticed. Right. What's their plan of action, Stan? Right, complete log jam. We've got a willow that's completely across the river. Simon's just trying to fetch through that way there. I can't really see any other option to get through, to be perfectly honest, because it's been cut. All of these branches, well, not all of the branches, but some of the branches have been cut, so you've just got like this soup of sedge and bits of willow branch, and it's impossible to get through. So we're just trying to squeeze under a log to get over there.
I saw some branches off that tree that's down. How you doing, Martin?
I'm nearly there. That is slippery.
Slippery, isn't it? Much more slippery than it looks.
I've got a puncher.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I've got a puncher.
Find a bit to get out to.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go across that log there. Well, not the plan. I was just thinking to myself, you know, this is a real test for these pack rafts, just to see how well they'll endure all of this. And old Alpha 1 has got a puncture. So I'm just going to hoof out onto that field over there, see whether I can do a bit of a field fix. If not, we'll have to go at plan B. But we'll get it out of the water and see what's happened to it. I thought I had a puncture, but it actually transpires I've got a leaky ring. So it looks like the valve on the back of the pack raft is leaking. So I just had to inflate it. I checked for punctures and I can't see anything, so I've just inflated and tried to stop the valve from leaking, but it's still just gently leaking. So I think it'll just be a case of just having to stop and inflate every now and then. Nearest we get to whitewater paddling.
Yeah. Head there.
Well, quite cool going to Billingford Bridge again. That's been a while since I've done that. I think come around the corner and there's a kestrel having a bit of a dip. I can only think it's fell off the branches whilst trying to have a go for something. But we carry on, and unfortunately, looking dead ahead, it looks a bit black over at Will's mother's. And that's exactly where we're going, right where I live, in fact. So it's probably throwing it down there. We shall see how far we get. Hopefully not too wet. So what a great day that was. It's been an absolute cracking walk there from Lopham Fen and the paddle down here to where we are today. So this has been absolutely fantastic. Bit of a shame about the pack raft leaking, but I managed to deal with that now. So yeah, it's done all right really. So we had about 6.5 mile walk, Simon reckons it is, and I don't know how far we paddled now, but my shoulders are absolutely killing me because of that blooming bag. It just shows you, you know, if you're carrying that amount of weight, you do really need a waistband to support a lot of the weight on your lower back and around your hips, because I've just been carrying it and I can feel it all on my shoulders. Right, anyway, we've got some camp duties to get done now. I can hear Simon cracking away at some firewood and stuff inside in the trees there, so I better join him and get some wood.
Nice and flammable. Sparks onto there and she'll light. What we've got here.
Right, decisions. What shall we have? So, chili con carne, pasta bolognese, or we've got cod in curry sauce. And to be perfectly honest, cod in curry sauce is the way forward today. We've also got in here some of the real filled meals. These are the large breakfast ones. What we've got, blueberry and vanilla muesli there. They're massive. I'm going to struggle to eat one of those. And I'm going to introduce Simon to some Polish delicacy for breakfast tomorrow. So we've got kaszanka for breakfast tomorrow. I've never tried this one before, but I do absolutely love the stuff.
It's sounding good to me.
This is one of my favourite. In fact, we've got cod in curry sauce and a little bit of a garnish. So, you've seen me use these meals in loads of my videos. They're the best dehydrated meals, without a doubt. So we're just filling up to the line, and then a thing to remember with these is to make sure you really get into the corners, because sometimes if you don't stir the corners, once it's all rehydrated, you will find you've got these crunchy, horrible corners, and it will put you off the whole of your meal. So what I always say is, once you've stirred it enough, stir it again. So this is basically a combination of cod, potato, carrots, and tastiness. Right, so there we go. So we'll just leave that 8 minutes. Come back to that in a bit. Just divine.
Just to keep the old chill off.
Warm me old cartles, boy. So we're all been fed and watered, and due to the fact that I drank my hip flask before coming away here, Simon has been grateful and let me share one of his beers with him. But it's been an absolute cracking day out today, to be honest. We've had a great evening just sitting here, just chilling out and chatting and just chewing the cud, and it's been absolutely brilliant. It really has. And you know, we're out here and it's just quiet. It's absolutely beautiful. Bats are flying around. So literally just going to get some water on the go, have a drink, and then I think it'll be hit the hay, because I only got a few hours kip last night due to working nights. And yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. So hopefully we're going to head down the river tomorrow, and I'd like to make it to Homersfield tomorrow. That would be the idea, but we shall see how it goes. The river is pretty full, as you've seen there. It looks like pea soup in bits, and that does slow you down a bit, and with the trees and things like that, and then having to deal with that valve that was leaking, which I think, touch wood, is all been fixed now. But we'll see in the morning.